I want to be real with you. Well, as real as a femboy pillow prince on the internet that's currently going through a Neko arc identity crisis for the past 2 years. Yeah, as real as that can be. I've been running from something for the past few years. I want to say 3, but it's probably been more like 5 since, COVID. I've been running from myself. Every moment I get to be bored and be alone with my own thoughts, I tend to just fill with YouTube or, TikTok, shorts, reels, all that sort of thing, just all social media. And whenever I get bored of that, then I join a VC just to be around other people so I'm not alone. I've spent so little time with myself that I don't even really know myself anymore. It's kind of hard to feel emotions too, or know what I'm feeling. And I get that kind of thing is, common in guys, especially because, it's being raised as a hide your emotions, don't cry kind of thing, be a man, man up, all that stuff. I don't think that's all of it though. I don't know where I want to be, where I want to go either. I don't know what I want to do, really. I don't know what I want to make. I know I want to make something because creativity is really important, but I can't really be creative when I don't give myself the opportunity to be bored and kind of disconnect from it all. I find myself running so much that I will have YouTube constantly playing in my ear, or any moment that I have to have an original thought, I will just pull out my phone to watch some slop garbage on the internet. It's led to me not really knowing myself, and that's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable to just kind of sit there and just be silent. I know this is gonna kill my watch time and retention and all those metrics, but just to prove how uncomfortable it is, maybe just sit here quietly for 30 seconds. I know by this time you've probably already checked, was the video paused? Maybe scrolled your mouse over just to make sure. No, it's not paused, and that was only 15 seconds, but you see how uncomfortable that was? Maybe the urge of just, I'm bored, let me click away, I've got to find something else. Or you look on another monitor, you pull out your phone if you're watching on a computer. All these other things that you'll just do to quickly run from that feeling of boredom. I don't remember too much about my childhood, but I do remember sitting in a classroom where the teacher was just like, when you finish, put your head down, and I would just be finished whatever worksheet we worked on, staring at the clock and just staring at the seconds go by, and it felt forever. It took so long. And anymore, if I have to wait for 10, 15, even 5 seconds, I'll notice that I start to do something else just to fill that void, fill that tiny gap. And it's not being productive. It's not like I'll take 5 seconds to go do some productivity thing. That's not what's happening. I'm taking that 5 seconds just to run from silence. And I notice most people also do that. I mean, even at a social gathering or something, you'll see everybody pulls out their phones once the person they're talking to has nothing left to say. Or even when playing a game, I'll hear during queue a bunch of people's phones just playing TikToks in the background, or just random giggles, and then I'm like, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's this funny TikTok. I've been running from myself and my own thoughts so long that I'm lost in who I am and who I want to be. As uncomfortable as it is sitting in silence, I feel this growing, I don't know, uncomfortability. I can't really put it into words, of not really knowing who I am anymore. I guess I'm making this video in the new year as kind of a resolution or something. I don't want this to be like the I disconnected from social media for 1 week kind of detox, because that stuff doesn't last. I mean, that's like a fad diet. That's like, oh, I'm not gonna eat all week and then I'm gonna lose weight, yay, but then you're gonna eat the week after, then you're gonna gain it all back. Well, if I do this detox for a week, I'm gonna fall off the wagon right when I stop, you know? So I'm gonna make it a goal for myself to try and be alone and really, really uncomfortable for a little bit every day. I guess I'm making this a video to kind of explain where I am right now, and maybe as a little log that I can look back on a year from now and see, oh, I actually did it and I kind of know who I am now, or oh, I kind of forgot about this a couple weeks in. Maybe I should revisit it, kind of thing. You might see some changes to my content, hopefully for the better. I realize that I'm kind of just streaming, getting a funny moment, uploading it to the internet, but I don't know how fulfilling that is for me as the creator and you as the viewer. I'm not gonna stop streaming by any means. That's not gonna happen, but I'm definitely gonna do a lot more thought into what I want to do with it, with everything. If you are watching this, then thanks for sticking around. Maybe if you're going through something similar, you could also try this resolution, I guess, this lifestyle change, really, of being uncomfortable and trying to force yourself to be bored for just a little bit every day.